So in this video, we're going to talk about interquartile range. An interquartile range is the length of the middle 50% of the numbers in your data set. So hopefully you remember back to middle school and you remember doing these things. They're called box and whisker plots. They look something like this, but the interquartile range is basically this measure that's in the middle, okay? In order to calculate it, you need to figure out what the median of the first quartile is and what the median of the third quartile is. And then you subtract those two numbers. So the interquartile range is the third quartile minus the first quartile's median. So that's the calculation that you have to do. So again, we've got to put our numbers in order. We actually did this in the last problem, so I'm just going to write down my numbers from the last problem. You don't have to necessarily rewrite that when you're doing your calculation. That's why you always want to calculate your median first. So I'm just going to really quick write them down. I'm not going to do the checkoffs again. Okay, so we've got our numbers, and we already know that the median is this number here in the middle. So what we're going to do next, and this is not something you have to do in the calculation, but if you kind of put parentheses around it, it helps you kind of see the data sets separately. So our our quartile median of quartile 1 is 62. And then our quartile median of the second set, or quartile 3, is 83. So that's what we're going to use for our quartile calculations or medians. And then to get the interquartile range, we do 83 minus 62, and we end up with 21.